Whoa, not bad, Hinata. You did good.
Well, coming from Kiba, that's not saying a lot.
Practicing even after your missions. Trust me, at this rate, you won't have any trouble at all.
Thanks, Kiba.
Don't worry, Hinata. Maybe someday you'll be just as badass as Neji is right now. Maybe. Actually, that's a lie. She becomes pretty badass in Rev 3 and Rev 2. You know what I mean? Hey, time for fun stuff. Time for probably the best matchup that Neji can possibly get. My guy. Or Lee, because they both only have melee attacks, so palm rotation automatically becomes like the best counter ever.
Neji, Hinata almost lost her life during the battle with you.
So
remember, this is only an exam to select Chunin. You made a promise to me not to bring the main branch dispute into this.
This is a Hyuga clan problem and not yours. Would you mind butting out of it?
Fine.
Jeez.
I didn't call you out here to scold you. Neji, you were the only one that was elected from our little group to compete. Therefore, I'm going to give you a
I think he was the only one elected to compete in general.
Need it. But I guess whatever I say won't matter anyway. Fine, then let's just get this done with.
Yep, basically. And one of the only ones actually compete in the finals anyway.
Round one.
Alright, so Neji here is actually pretty hardcore. He's got some really cool combo extensions. Like, down A connects right into his main string, so he's kind of a Rekka character in that, like, he has really good extensions to his moves, and that's how he operates. Probably one of the most famous ones, one of the main ones you'd be doing is really useful. Forward BBA, and then you do the knife, and then you do the regular BBBA series. The one that ends with him just shooting him off in distance. That's easily his best string, although it is the most susceptible you can teleport out of. Yeah, rotation is very strong. And I actually didn't know that. Actually, you get chakra back when it lands. Unfortunately, you can get thrown out of it. Super doesn't work. Still not as hardcore as Kakashi's counter, but hey, at least this one's pretty. Ow. Ugh. Wonder if I can stand up super. Well, that's how you can. That's one way to do it. I did not expect that to work. Since Neji Super is one of the worst ranges in the game. Not as bad as Lee's, but still pretty bad. I never landed. Shit. Anyway, other good moves is ours running AB, which is pretty good damage on hit, and it causes a hard knockdown, and is pretty decent overall. Also, his forward B is easily one of the best whip punishers of the game because it has such sick range. It goes right into his main combo. Bam! This is pretty cool. And not know his rotation move can actually get chakra back. That's sick. I should have practiced. Can it be used mid combo? Well, that didn't work out very well. Nope, gotta cause damage.
Let's do it.
I just gotta run out of time now. Yeah, I won. I want to run and drop kick in his face. That didn't work. So, Neji's a pretty solid character, and you actually unlock him pretty early on, so once you unlock him, you will easily be able to run through a lot of the enemies, like arcade mode, and get a lot of money to lock Kakashi with Sharingan.
Plus, it makes my hair look good. No thanks.
It makes my hair look good. Although, to be honest, I can't really imagine Guy or Lee with any other haircut but the bowl cut. It's pretty much a trademark. Hey, something cool. I probably should let all the text roll out, but eh, flavor text. Plus, you get the gist of it when it's playing right now anyway. So, the summary of it is Conqueror's scolding Gaara again, Gaara's not having a shit, and fight ensues.
Listen to your brother once in a while. Stop being so selfish.
Shut up, Conqueror.
Yeah.
I've never thought of us as brothers. Who cares about the sand and leaf villages? I'm only here to quash the strong opponents. Improve my existence.
Well, that's a pretty straightforward reason.
Looks like talking isn't doing any good. So I guess I'll just have to use my powers to make you obey.
Using my powers seems legit.
What a waste of time.
Sorry, Kankuro, but I don't think your puppet's gonna do anything against Gaara here. Just a little too hardcore
You
for that.
should listen to your brother.
Don't tell me what to do.
Round one. Fight.
Liam Bryant, oh Brian, despite being one of the creepiest motherfuckers ever, you haven't had some pretty good lines in this game. Well, I really mean that for Gaara's character in general. Anyway, so like I mentioned several times before, Gaara is really good as a melee character, who is, although his stand attacks do make it very hard to for you to actually be punished after a move connects. I never actually thought of that before. Hang on, I didn't know that's a full combo. Huh. Oh, and because of his up A move, which is that sand guys are there. Yeah, Kankuro won't be able to do anything anytime soon, because Kankuro is more of an anti-rushdown character. You know, it kind of does that poorly enough already. Anyway, check this out. Oops, completely missed that. Yeah, this is not working out very well. Although what makes Gaara really good in this game is that the lack of guard crush makes his defense incredibly solid. Just need to find better ways to combo Sand Coffin, even though his range is ludicrous as shit. Like, really. There is a weird graphical glitch that happens when you use Sand Coffin on Kankuro, though. See how his hands are glowing because the chakra's running through them? That glow can be seen through a lot of things, like objects and stuff like that. Including the sand. It's still, like, you can see, like, a faint aura of it. Very odd stuff, but yeah. Sadly, it's already over, so can't showcase that. Whoops.
You're pathetic. I'm sick of you trying to tell me what to do.
This is exactly why I hate kids.
You're a kid too, fuckface. Well, that was rather anticlimactic. Was hoping to kill Kankuro with Sand Coffin, but whatever. And time for the coup de grace. Of course, the end of the game ends with either Kakashi or Sasuke. Go figure. In a prelude to what will become an actually decent version of Sasuke that will be playable. Which is then a transformation he could freely access in any other games. Besides Rev 3. That's kind of his own standalone thing.
So, tell me, what'd you call me out here for, Kakashi?
Okay, Sasuke. I'm training you once more before the next fight. I think
Private
you
lessons.
this,
Ooh.
But at your current level, you can't beat your next opponent, Gaara of the Desert.
Oh, that's a slap of reality right there.
Yeah. What should I do?
To use the new techniques I'm going to teach you, you'll need two things: faster taijutsu speed and chakra focus.
That's
do
kind of a
that,
general thing,
you
isn't
need
it?
to raise your taijutsu level. During training, I want you to always try to envision Lee's taijutsu.
So basically, I just have to beat you, right?
Well, that's as straightforward as it gets.
Basically, yes. If you can defeat me, I'll show you a secret technique.
The funny thing is, some of Sasuke's moves in this form already kind of do mirror Lee's moveset a little bit, but just a little bit.
See how strong you've got.
Anyway, this level is pretty sick. I like this one. The music's also pretty good. Sadly, it's missing from the later games, but it's still pretty good. Alright, so as usual affair, Kakashi is not sporting any ridiculous offensives. And likely, Sasuke against Kakashi is a pretty good matchup in your favor. Mostly because you can actually keep up with the stuff you can do. Alright, he's gonna land, and I couldn't miss that because his super is so useless. Oh, shit. I was a little right close to the jump in and throw. Yeah. I'm not doing nearly as much damage as I should be doing. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Just jump over it. Okay, to its credit, that super is actually a pretty decent anti-air move. Oh, it's only as an anti-air move. And some crushing. Pretty much you just don't want her to throw up by itself. Unless you have like the timing of a Greek god. Come on. Soak that up. Yeah. It's a good thing Kakashi's melee attacks can be soaked up pretty easily with back B. Not a lot of priority. Although the thing I don't like about Sasuke's back B string is that it leaves you with your back turned. So if it gets blocked, it's very unsafe. Damn it. Oh well. I was a little off at the timing. I should probably go for up A whenever I do the throw, so I can guarantee it lands. Come on. It's late again. Timing on that is really tight. Not necessarily just brain timing, but it's still pretty strict. Super! Nope. Saw that one coming, damn it. And I'm quickly losing this one. Now, not so much. Ugh. That's better. And roast the corpse. Only natural. I think there was a stipulation in our game where you had to only use Taijutsu. I think that was Rev 1, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's off the top of my head.
Okay, as I promised, let me show you the secret
And it's
technique.
amazing Sasuke was able to actually become pretty hardcore in just 1 month's time, learning Chidori and actually becoming probably the fastest character in the series. Well, at the time anyway.
I will become
I'll badmouth Sasuke as much as I want, but I'll give credit when credit's due. He's actually pretty decent when he's fighting Gaara.
Naruto.
I don't think I have much to worry about from Naruto, dude. And that's about it for story mode for Classic Ninja 2. And also wrapping up the story mode in general. Now, don't worry, I'm going to be making a few more videos for this because there are a few characters I do want to showcase in individual weekends. But for right now, that's going to summarize the entirety of Classic Ninja 2. Pick it up for GameCube if you have some spare time. If you're not a Naruto fan, it's a pretty decent way to get into the series, and it's pretty fun in its own right. Just be wary if you're going to pick up the characters or try 1%. It's going to take you a while of Oboro mode grinding. So anyway, I'll see you guys in whatever side to do next. I think it's going to be Naruto Dragon Blade Chronicles. Feel free to skip that if you want, but I'm going to play that so you don't have to. So, okay, later.